Fern Cave, Alabama, USA. On November 2, 1997, an experienced caver named Alexia Hampton entered Fern Cave, alive, for the very last time. Since the discovery of Fern Cave, in the 1960s, explorers have mapped out the described vertical and horizontal maze to be a pretty difficult caving experience, and to only be attempted by well-experienced cavers. Aside from its difficulties and dangers, Fern Cave is said to be one of the most beautiful caves in the whole of North America. A factor that makes this cave pretty unique and fascinating to be in is the fact that, within its walls, it contains the largest bat colony in the whole of the United States. They hibernate there due to its location and huge empty palace-like rooms. It's estimated that the cave holds up to 1 million bats. One of the sketchiest areas of this cave is known as the Surprise Pit. This area is a vertical shaft within the cave, with a straight drop of over 400 feet down. This is unfortunately where Alexia lost her life. On the fateful date of November 2, 1997, Alexia Hampton navigated her way through Fern Cave, taking in as much of the scenery as she could. Alexia eventually navigated her way to the challenging 400-foot drop. She organized her rappelling equipment at this stage to get ready for her descent down into the Surprise Pit. This is where things went horribly wrong. The only person that can explain exactly what happened is unfortunately no longer with us, and authorities still to this day haven't came to a conclusion as to why she went into an uncontrolled descent. Onlookers, including her husband, participating in the descent with her, said that as she made her way down the vertical passage, she got to a point where her feet were no longer able to touch the cave walls to be able to continue her descent down. She was all alone. Her caving group didn't realize the severity of her situation at this moment in time. And unfortunately they were way past her by this point. Within a matter of seconds, her situation got far worse. Somehow she lost control of her rope, before coming crashing down around 100 feet, smashing into a rock at the bottom. This painful landing resulted in Hampton breaking her leg and severely damaging her internal organs. But Hampton was still alive and was able to faintly mutter, "I'll be fine," through the horrendous pain of her injuries to her rescuers that had made their way down to her, whilst also sending people to get more help. Rescuers began the process of getting Hampton onto an orange skid. This would be used to bring her back to the surface. But the rescue mission of Alexia Hampton was no easy one. It took a shocking 12 hours to extract her fully from the cave. But fortunately, the rescue seemed to be going smoothly. They had managed to successfully get Hampton out of the Surprise Pit. But then, the worst happened. The rescue team, alongside Hampton, got within 50 feet of the entrance of the cave before Hampton's heart suddenly gave out, shocking everyone at the scene of the incident. The warm light of the outside world was within eyesight range. But Hampton was just unable to hold out for any longer. Alexia Hampton sadly passed away. Everyone around her was in utter shock, with one of the rescuers, Bill Putnam, going on to say, "We were right at the entrance. It was pretty shocking." Hampton's life was cut short at the age of just 35, also leaving behind a grieving husband. My condolences go out to Alexia Hampton and her family. May her soul rest in peace.